Hello, my name is Ed Brandt, and I'm looking forward to working with you this spring through Statistics 1 here at St. Peter's University. My main goal is to make sure that you have a deep understanding of the concepts and vocabulary associated with statistics, as well as applications for both your professional and academic careers. Um, First thing I recommend you do for this course is to get yourself situated and understanding the layout of the course. You'll see here that you're starting in the Start Here segment, and in it you have information about myself and contact information. Feel free to email me anytime, and I also plan on having virtual office hours on Tuesday evenings and Saturday mornings. The purpose of that is there may be times where you might want to get a little online dialogue going, almost a chat room area. We can do that through one of the tools I'm going to show you here in a second. But if you have a question and you don't need immediate feedback, feel free to just email me. On the left here you'll see that one tab deals with the syllabus and schedule. I recommend that you open that and you take some time to look through the syllabus. Within it you'll see that it has a breakdown of the different assignments, as well as basically a scope and sequence of the course to help pace yourself. The week by week tab here on the left guides you through exactly that, the week by week expectations. There are some assignments that we have later in the course that they're open now, and I recommend that you go through them so that you can help yourself to pace. For example, if you know that February 13th through the 19th happens to be a very busy time for you personally or professionally, I highly recommend that you take a look at what's expected of you that week so that you can work ahead. The Slack discussion space is an area that we're going to use regularly, both as part of weekly assignments but also ongoing discussion. In the Start Here area, you'll see here the Slack setup. Week 1 here, you need to take time to make sure that you set yourself up in this site and just follow the directions here. Within that site you'll see that there are different channels on the left, and each of these channels, some of them are very specific to assignments in a certain week. For example, in week 1 there is an assignment where you're going to go on to Slack and you're going to respond to a prompt. Also down here we set up chat areas or channels. So for example, if we're using Excel for some assignments and you would like to go on here and pose some questions as to how to use it, from either your colleagues or from me, feel free. General questions and so on can be done here as well. Another tab to pay attention to is this assessments and rubrics. There are some weekly assignments out of the textbook. I may ask you to submit your responses to 2 or 3 items out of the text. This is the rubric that I will be using to score them. They're 4-point problems or 4-point assignments, and this is the rubric I'll be using for that. Another component of this course, I find it crucial that you can then apply the theory and content in the course to your work and or academic progress. And Excel, the tool on Microsoft, is one that tends to be prevalent and useful for all of us. I put together screencasts for you to be able to follow if you choose for different components of the course, and also a set of dummy statistics or data here that is used on those screencasts. So if you like to practice some of the steps that I demonstrate on the screencasts, you can do so with this information. So again, that's a quick walkthrough of the course as far as the layout of the Blackboard site. I look forward to working with you throughout the year or the spring. It's 16 weeks long. Feel free to use each other as resources as well. The Slack discussion space is going to be used for collaboration. I highly recommend you using it. An online course may be difficult and feel isolated at times, and I want this to be a community. So use all the resources we have here, use each other, use me. Look forward to a good spring, and welcome.